So, what do you want to play?
I don't know, man. Summer sucks for video games.
Well, what about E3?
Dude, E3 gives you more blue balls than actual satisfaction.
Okay. Well, what about a game marathon?
Of what?
How about Halo?
Well, I've been rewatching old movies that I used to like and realize now that they suck. What if that happens for Halo? I don't want to have another Princess Diaries incident.
A what incident?
I mean, nothing on Let's Play right now, yay! Halo Combat Evolved is a game made by our savior, Bungie.
Hello, my child.
It was released on November 15th, 2001. We'll be reviewing Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary Edition, which came out exactly 10 years later, which was then repackaged in Halo the Master Chief Collection, which was released on November 11th, 2014. Holy shit, this is confusing.
Combat Evolved has been praised as one of the most influential first-person shooters of all time, especially for consoles. However, in gaming, things can age fast, like Obama during his presidency, and turn a game like GoldenEye, a game which was loved during its time, to a game that's not really touched by a newer generation of gamers. The people who still play GoldenEye are probably the ones who played it while it was new, adding a certain nostalgia barrier. Not that the game is bad, just outdated by the many evolutions of its genre.
Now, does Combat Evolved fall into this category? I mean, it was the first video game I ever played in my life at 5 years old, which is why I wanted to do this review to see if it's as good as I remember, which I can tell you right now, it isn't. But before Halo Fan 117 I Heart Katana attacks me, please, let me explain myself. I've built up this game in my mind as the golden standard of gaming, and going back to it, I realize now that it isn't. But it is still one of the most fun games I've ever played. It is a classic. Just not perfect.
You play as Master Chief Petty Officer of the Navy, Spartan John 117, whose name is as long as a rejected Fall Out Boy song title. You and your spaceship crew crash land on a ring planet called Halo, while running away from a badass group of aliens known as the Covenant. I would go into the different races of the Covenant, like the Sangheli and the Ungoi, plus the lore of the Halo universe, but I won't, because, well, frankly, the game doesn't. But that is what makes it better than most sci-fi. It presents this unique world without getting completely lost in it. This is a self-contained story about exploration and shooting things that look different than you. There's not a lot to say about Halo's story. It's great and opens this colorful and sometimes dark world to the player.
Unfortunately, the gameplay has noticeably aged, like the CG in Matrix 2. When it comes to the actual shooting aspect, Halo knocks it out of the park. Many different guns, relatively smart and challenging AI, fun vehicles, and it's co-op, which is great. However, the level design is so copy and pasted I would want to inspect Bungie's keyboard for wear and tear on their Control-C and V keys. The mission Assault on the Control Room is mostly just an endless gray hallway, and that's just one example. The missions are not only copied and pasted within themselves, but of each other. In fact, Two Betrayals is literally Assault on the Control Room, but backwards! It's probably the worst Halo level of all time! I mean, seriously, the mission aside from the beginning and ending cutscenes can be cut. It's like this game thinks that players have a fetish over gray hallways!
Woo! Yeah! Get shotgun! Alright!
Woo! Yeah, okay.
Oh boy, another run. Yay!
Dude, that's the same door we just came out of.
It is? Because it looks like the same 100 doors we've already walked through.
I feel like we're forgetting something. When was the last time I got a checkpoint? Oh god, a rocket flood!
Son of a bitch! Also, for as much as we love co-op, there is the awful, and I mean Adam Sandler movie awful, teleportation. This will make you want to slit your partner's throat. I know I wanted to. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Fucking quit!
Yeah, we understand that we're complaining about the mechanics of a 15-year-old game, but that's the point. I wanted to go into this with an open mind, without the nostalgia barrier, to see if it's the golden child I made it out to be in my head. Sadly, it's not perfect, but holy hell, is it fun. Fighting the classic Covenant, making your way through the zombified flood when one of them secretly has a fucking rocket launcher? It can lead to some laugh-out-loud moments of pure joy. Halo creates this experience of good old-fashioned gameplay that even with its shortcomings, it is one of my favorite games ever, of all time. Get it? 'Cause that's a red versus blue reference, and it's a Halo machine. You know, Google that one.
Plus, the anniversary graphics are pretty cool.
We would give Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary Edition on the Halo Master Chief Collection 7.5 British Cortanas out of 10.
Cortana.
I've spent the last 12 hours cooped up in here watching you toady about, helping that thing get set to slit our throats.
Hold on.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he, your chum? You can just float and sputter. Sod off.
I wonder what we should do now.
I bring thee Halo 2.
This is gonna be awesome.
Aw, yeah!
But Bungie, there's no roads.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
That's from Back to the Future!